Hi everyone, today we're back as a homeowner. I'm picking up the camera out here at the garage. I have many projects going on. This morning I ended up putting the new wheels here on the 01 F250 and they sure do look pretty cool. I really do like that here. They're a little bit wider than the fenders here, which gives it a pretty cool sporty look with that off-road tires here, but pretty cool. We do have a few more mods coming here, but the other thing I've been working on, guys, is doing a little bit of organizing, cleaning up my tools here since I've been working on a lot of projects, and I ended up selling two things, one of which is the old John Deere skid loader and one of the old John Deere lawnmowers. We ended up buying a fully restoring back into full operation here, so a local farmer is buying both of these here. I offered a pretty good deal. I'm just trying to make room here, so why we wait for him to get here? We are going to be working on the barn find Ford Mustang. Over the last week, I put several hours into this here. I did a full detail vacuum the inside here. We put new tires on it, and I did go through the entire brake system, so we are all set there. I actually just finished doing an oil change, and I was looking underneath here to double check everything here. But one thing, guys, that we are going to do today is we are going to buy and install a lift here. That way we don't have to kind of get on the ground like this on the rock driveway as well. It's not the best thing here, but why don't we take it up off the lift here? I want to see if the car fires up because this will be the first time trying it. I really wanted to wait until we were picking up the camera again. That way we could kind of check it on out here, because this is kind of rare to have a barn find. And just slowing it down, perfect. Sometimes you go too fast here, the car will just drop to the ground, but I did that pretty good. Like always, guys, there's a full mods list link down below. And if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. Let's get this thing fired up. Take a look at that, guys. This thing fired up on its second crank with a brand new battery. Let's see if we could go in reverse. Yeah, look at that. Even the reverse lights go and brake lights work. Wow. And that is pretty cool here. Wow. We got the Mustang up and running here. Sweet. It looks like the farmers just arrived in here, so why don't we stop working on the Mustang and help him get these two loaded up here. Now, he did pay me the other day when he stopped by, which was super helpful here, so it's just load them up, get them strapped down, and we have officially sold these two. With both those sold, guys, why don't we get going on getting ready for the new lift here. They should be dropping it off here within the next 10-15 minutes now. I was thinking put it inside the garage, but I want the space in there for storage and things like that here. So I'm thinking, guys, we have this big canopy out back with, I believe this is 12-foot high ceilings, and then you guys can see we do have that, so plenty of clearance, and I did a little bit of cleaning in here, so we should be able to fit the lift. Why don't we get it installed? Here it is, our new 2-post car lift here. I was going back and forth between a 4-post, 2-post, but I think the 2-post is perfect for working on vehicles, things like that. The 4-post, I think, is mainly for storage here, but you guys can see we now have a working car lift. This is perfect. No longer have to work going underneath the vehicle here. Now we have this lift, which is going to be super helpful. And I think, guys, I want to take a look at the Mustang a little closer here. So why don't we put that up on the lift? Just go nice and slowly in here, making sure we're in the center. And then we have to go a little bit more just so that it clears. Right about there, it should be perfect. Why don't we see how the lift works? And up we go with a Ford Mustang. Perfect. We got it there in the center, which is pretty cool. And look at that, guys. We can now work under this nice and safe here. And this does have safety locks. So even if the hydraulics, if the hose goes, anything like that, we are still safe, which is good here. Sweet. That is awesome. That's a big project that we got done here. But up next, guys, we need to mow the yard. And I think that's probably what we're going to end today with here. This will probably take me hour and a half a 4 or 5 acre yard. That's a pretty big here. So why don't we find Diesel, give him a bowl of food, and definitely don't want him running around the tractor as I'm mowing. That would not be too safe here, but he always likes a bowl of food. Good boy, Diesel, good boy. He also does like his belly rubs here, which is awesome. Awesome. All right, why don't we get going on this here? But guys, we are not going to use a regular lawnmower that we have been using here, because I went to John Deere the other day. I got a mid-mount mower for the compact tractor. So why don't we get it out of the pickup truck here? I just left it in here. This thing is super heavy, and I just didn't want to lift it that day. Here, let's see if we can open the tailgate. Here's a mid-mount mower deck here. This is a 72-inch deck here, so this is much wider than our current mowers. And this thing, guys, is going to get us a lot done here. So we do have to attach the belt. Other than that, this is just a drive right over here. So we need to get the tractor here, but I want to take off the attachments. That way it's a little bit easier for maneuverability here. So yeah, we'll take off the backhoe, the front loader, and we'll actually just put them kind of right in front of these. Alright, we're all set there, taking the attachments off here. It only takes about 4 to 5 minutes. Having the quick attach on the hydraulics is super helpful here, but let's see here, we have to go around to the other side. And like I mentioned, guys, this is just a drive over here. It's a lot easier here. One of my favorite ways with these compact tractors here, we'll just drive right up and over the deck. Perfect. And we'll get attached here. Sweet. We got the belt on here, and let's get to mowing. Having a tractor like this, guys, with a mid-mount mower really does make this pretty versatile here for us. And I definitely want to kind of lower the amount of equipment we do have here. It's less machines we have to maintain and more room we do have, not having 2-3 different ones here. And this, like I mentioned, guys, much bigger mower deck, which is going to be super helpful here. The only big downside to a tractor like this is you don't really get the zero turn capability, but we could still do a pretty good job, and the hydro transmission is really good, not having to keep changing the gears. You could really maintain a good speed, and also backing up is super fast with it. As many of you guys have seen, being a homeowner, guys, there's always projects to do around the house. If it's projects for your own toys, things like that, or it's big projects and doing maintenance like the lawn here. I try to mow the lawn once every week and a half, but we've gotten a lot of rain lately, so that is why the grass is super tall, and we've been just busy, and definitely needs to get cut as well, and that's why we're doing it today. Look at that, able to get right up close to the mulch beds. Really good visibility on this tractor. One thing I have to check and work on later today is the pool. Make sure the filter, everything like that is working. Like I mentioned, guys, there's always something to do. And Diesel's out running around here. We are just going to mow right around him here. That's awesome to see him out and about. This tractor is really good for mowing here, especially the acreage that we have, about 4 to 5 acres here at this house. This will be a lot easier, a lot more efficient, which is definitely good here. So we're going to keep on mowing here, and then I'm going to stop for a quick water break and just check on a few other things really quickly, only for a few minutes. Have to check my phone for a few different things, and then we'll get back to mowing. I finished mowing the front here, so we just have the back. The side yard's already done here, so I'm going to keep going on the backyard. And it shouldn't take probably more than another half hour here, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely was a fun one. We did several different things here. We'll be back next week to keep working at the house on different projects. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and subscribe for more.